What's up, guys? It's Sam and Taylor.
And we want you to put your shoes on
Pop open that energy drink
and go.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode. I am Sam.
And I'm Taylor, doing things a little bit different this week.
Yeah, and I hope you guys are going to like this because I guess that will kind of give you more episodes in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
But basically what we're doing is any week we have a guest, we are going to be uploading the week recap, weekend recap, catch up on a Thursday.
Yeah, and this will allow us to go a little bit longer in these because we're not combining it with something else. I feel like when we have a guest, we kind of just want to get to the guest.
Of course.
But now we have our own time to talk and really go in detail about what we want to talk about. So
yeah, and sometimes I feel like there are also people that are maybe listening that just want to hear the guest talk, the guest episode, get the important information across, and they're probably like, all right, whatever, like Sam and Taylor, shut up, we don't want to hear about your week. But we know if you're listening right now, you really care about our week. So let's get into it. It's been kind of different this week, and I guess the last few weeks, just because you guys know, we moved. Few things have gone into our apartment. I finally got my bed frame, which was nice. We kind of talked about that last week, but we're waiting on now our couch, coffee table. Coffee table's coming, right?
Yeah.
That's what's coming next. And Taylor is still waiting on a bunch of stuff for their bedroom because she wants to redesign that. But pretty much the place is coming together, and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, it's really nice. I love this little office. I know I've said it before, but I just love it in here. Really gives girl boss vibes.
It does give girl boss vibes.
Big girl boss.
You know what? I was a little annoyed by it, but someone left a comment on my TikTok and be like, "This is giving me freshman year dorm room vibes." I'm like, "It's an office." Yeah, I was like, "It's an office. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be taken
Why? Because there's neon signs.
I know. Yeah, the neon signs, the pink, all of it. I was like, you're a hater. You're really lame. Imagine hating on somebody for being excited or happy about something that they're pursuing or doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I must be really grumpy.
I've been feeling that way because on TikTok, I'll see things with let's say it's someone's wedding. And someone's like, oh my God, I hate that. I would never do that. Okay, so don't.
Yeah, right?
It's not your wedding. Why? Why do you care?
I know.
And people, it's something I've seen a lot, or I don't know, anything. Anything that someone's just doing, something in their house, and someone's just like, oh my God, I hate that. I could never do that. Okay, so don't.
No, I definitely agree with that.
Why does it matter?
I've definitely noticed that a lot on social media. But speaking of social media, I kind of want to get into this real quickly because it's been not weighing on me, but I guarantee this person's probably listening to our podcast because they're very invested into our content. But I just want to put it out there. We are content creators. We have a platform. We're able to share whatever we want, but you got to remember we're not the local news. Sometimes we get put into really weird situations where you come into our DMs and ask us to repost something for you. And, it's a little bit uncomfortable. It puts us in a weird spot. So we don't really know how to respond. So yes, I may have left your DM on open. I didn't really realize it. I honestly opened her DM at 7 a.m. and I was like, oh God, I don't want to be put in a weird situation where I need to be reposting things. And you guys also have to remember, you don't know what's going on in our lives. Yes, we share absolutely everything on social media, but there is a fine line between what we do and what we do not post. So you just need to remember that we're not the local news. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I think that's when things get messy on social media and people run into issues because people are just posting things for the sake of not getting quote unquote canceled.
Yeah, or being fitting in.
So they just post it because it's oh, this will make me look good, but they don't actually care, which it's I'd rather people post that are actually really well educated and have really good information to share, not just someone sharing for the purpose of sharing. That to me, what's the point? I think you should only share if it actually is very important. And also people have to remember, someone like me, the news gives me terrible anxiety. So I kind of hate when, obviously I know people speak up for things. I'm not saying it's bad, but when something is very pressing in the news that is very it's like takes a mental toll when there's very serious things going on. And you have fun-loving creators that do stupid things, stupid, pointless things, when like you just want to go like scroll and do something mindless.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can't. And I think it's very fair for in tough situations to want to do something mindless. Like, time has passed on this now, but when I posted about stuff with Roe v. Wade, like I posted something that I actually had I felt useful resource for, that was worth sharing, not just reposting a graphic for the sole purpose of reposting a graphic. Like I had something that I genuinely wanted to share, and I got a DM like, thank you, like you're one of the only people like a fitness person I've seen like posting this. I'm like, you have to remember, people's accounts are also their way of like escape from things, and not to mention something like that where women are involved. Like this is also something that happened to all of these girls that they have to wrap their head around. So expecting them to post about it when it's something like also possibly like traumatic in their lives and like affecting them, and you just need them to like post about it. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird to expect posting from people that's not their main like type of content or what they're educated in, because if you really cared, you would put your effort into making sure people supported really good like activists.
Yeah, and of course, if you want to be getting more, like if you want to get more educated on a specific topic, or you just want to see more of it on your platforms, follow more creators that do that. There are like specific niche creators, especially on TikTok, that specifically talk about a like subject of interest that you want to know more about, or you want to see more awareness about. So go to those creators, follow those creators. Don't kind of push something onto us that we don't feel comfortable talking about. Like, for instance, like the Roden Way like situation, like I'm not fully educated on it. I'm still learning. So I didn't talk on it just because I didn't want to
mess up, like
mess
say
up,
the wrong
literally
thing.
mess up, say the wrong thing. So I just kind of like stayed silent and, you know, allowed other people that had more information, more education on it to use their words and their platform to get the message across.
Right. Agreed.
Yeah. So that's my opinion.
Because I've also seen people get into trouble because someone might be like, can you please share this graphic? And let's say the graphic's like 4 slides. And they read the first part. They think, yeah, this is something I agree with. But they don't realize that actually if you read more, it's maybe something they don't agree with.
Yeah.
And then they get heat for reposting it. But in reality, they're just trying to make everyone happy. Mm-hmm. And they're reposting things because people told them to. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
No,
and 100%. Then it's like they actually don't really know what they were posting, and now they're in like a shitty situation.
Yeah. And like, I guess this doesn't also have to do with like local news stuff too, because like we do get like a lot of like asks to repost like kind of a lot with things. Also like giveaways on like somebody else's Instagram, like I'll get asked to like repost it or just like anything. So don't kind of put that weird position on us. But
yeah, it's also like if you say yes to one, you have to say yes to all of them.
Of course, yeah, 100%. I get that with guys all the time too. Guys will slide into my DMs and be like, "Can you follow me back on Instagram?" I'm like, "Bro, no, I'm not following you back." He's like, "Come on, like I want to show my friends that you followed me." I'm like, "All right, well if I do that with one of you, then I have to do it with the rest." So no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope that was like well spoken.
Yeah,
and, like,
I really
you guys
do
get what I was like.
Yeah,
putting out there, but yeah, because that was like very annoying that we were getting like heat for not reposting something when like I signed up to post like healthy lifestyle content.
Yeah.
And I did not sign up to be like a news source, like you said. Mm-hmm. And I don't think people that make content are required to be sources of the news.
Yeah. Agreed. But other than that, let's get into our like week. More fun things.
Yeah.
Silly things.
We have been social butterflies.
We have. It's crazy. I think it's really the new place because you know what? The new place with the natural light, if you're living in a place that does not have natural light, I highly recommend next place you look into, make sure it has like 10 times more natural light because I feel more energy and my mood is like 10 times more. You just said butterfly.
10 times more better.
Yeah, 10 times more better. No, I was going to say butterfly because you just said butterfly, but I don't know what the exact word I'm looking for
Bubbly.
is. Yeah, like more like, I want to be more
outgoing.
Interacting.
Yeah, well, here's my thing. I can see the outside, so I want to leave. Yeah. In our other place, we couldn't really see the outside. We could only see a courtyard that was enclosed by buildings, so it wasn't even like the real outside. It was like a courtyard. Mm-hmm. I can see the outside. I can see cars driving, people on walks. It's like, I want to be out there. Like, and our old place was like our own little dungeon.
It was such a dungeon.
And this like might sound dramatic. This sounds so dramatic.
Oh, goodness.
But getting out of like our house is just like easier. Our cars are right there in our own garage. It's not like let's go to the parking garage and like click the gate open.
Oh yeah, like going to the grocery store and then having to like haul the bags like down the hallway and stuff.
Yes.
No, yeah, for sure, I feel that. But I mean,
and I'm like, that just sounds lazy of me.
But I'm
like,
lazy because like we were in college too, like doing it 10 times worse than what we were doing.
Oh, for sure. I had like a 4-story walk up.
Yeah. So,
but it's like we open the front door and we can just go. And at our other place, you open the front door and you have to go down like a hallway.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we, like we were saying, have been social butterflies. It's insane. Which, not even on purpose. Okay, so let's backtrack
no, people just come to us because we're so amazing.
Okay, should we start from like Saturday and then work our way back to yesterday's conversation with Alex?
Yes, but I'm going to give background.
Okay, go ahead.
So, our friend lives in this really nice apartment. I toured the apartment. You were even like looking at it.
Yeah.
I don't think you toured, but you
were looking
tour it,
at
but
it was
online.
An option.
It was an option. It's beautiful. It's so nice. The amenities are top tier. There's 2 pools. They're outstanding. We just happened to get the code to the door because we were meeting up with our friend and he didn't want to like come down. Like it was just like, hey, just like use this to get in the door, so he didn't have to walk all the way down and get us.
Which was a dumb move on his
terrible decision.
Stupid boy.
Because we're like, we're coming back all the time because now we have our way in and we have this luxurious pool that we hang out at. And just so you guys know, it's always so empty when we're there. Like we're not taking away from like residents' pool experience. Oh, yeah. There's literally never anyone there, and if there is, everyone is all young, like our age, like ready to make friends. Like there's no, like we're not just like taking, people pay rent to live there, we're not infringing on their pool.
Oh no,
there's no one there. Like there's so many seats, we're all good.
Yeah, so we went on Saturday, correct? And we get there on Saturday. We were there after the gym. You know, we go to the gym every Saturday. We socialize with all our friends, and our friend knew we were going, so we were like, I texted him, I'm like, it's still cool, we can go. He lets us into the garage. We go up to the pool. We're there for a few hours. We Uber eated some food because why not?
Oh, we were staying.
We were staying all day. Like,
yeah,
there was
we camped out.
Camping out. And I would say around 3:30, 4 o'clock, we were probably like on the verge of maybe leaving. These 2 guys come up to us at the pool, and I'm like, oh, great. Like,
yeah, at first it's like,
I hate small talk. I hate it more than anything. It's like, I'm probably never gonna see you again. You know what I mean?
And dude, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, and she has a boyfriend. Like, so I'm like,
I don't want to be like talked up by you at the pool. I'm trying to eat my poke bowl and take an Instagram picture and leave.
Yeah,
like, stop talking to me.
So they're talking it up with us. So keep in mind, we're sitting on the edge of the pool, and they sit on the other end of the pool, like maybe 30 feet away from us. And they're trying to have a conversation with us from like 30 to 40 feet away from us. And it's 2 conversations going on at once. Taylor's having a conversation with one of them, and I'm having a conversation with the other one. So the cross conversations, I'm like auditory processing to the max. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I honestly...
Sam's like, I can't hear you.
I'm like, I just cannot hear you. So they work their way over. They come closer to us. And we just had a...
Great, it was like vibing. Yeah, we were like, oh, you guys are cool. Like,
getting to know each other, learning about them. Like, they were new to the city. We're kind of new to the city. Well, I mean, not new, whatever you consider new. And
they were like, come, all our friends are here.
Yeah.
Come like meet our friends. Like, come over here. There's like 4 of us. There was like 3 other guys and like a girl.
Yeah.
Like 2 girls. Like, sitting there, and they're like, come over, and we're like, okay. But we were like,
so intimidated. I hate that.
Sam was intimidated.
Yeah, I was intimidated.
You get intimidated by meeting new people.
I hate it. I don't know.
Sam thinks that they're gonna like hate.
No, not that. I think it's always like a really cliquey group of friends that like aren't welcome to like having more friends in their group.
No. And
then I'm like, wait a second. When we're 5 minutes into the conversation, I'm like, you guys actually like are sick. You're cool.
Yeah.
I just think the worst. I don't know why.
No, they had fruit to share.
Yeah.
A vibe.
Yeah, fruit and all.
But yeah, so we like met those people, and they were like, oh my God, we're having a pregame tonight, because everyone in that apartment complex, like we said, is young. So they're like all like everyone's just like ready. It's like living in a college dorm.
No,
because
it literally
it's
is.
Like a post-college
but like a
dorm.
luxury one.
A luxury dorm. everyone got money up in that.
Yeah,
building.
literally.
That was us. Like I kept being like, "What do you do for work?"
Yeah.
We're this like, is your apartment? What do you do? Because and can you get me a job?
Yeah, right.
But we're like, are we gonna go? And they're like, come on, you have to come. Like, there's so much fun.
Let's also keep in mind, last episode we talked about how neither of us were drinking
yes,
for like a while.
I didn't drink.
Yeah, you didn't drink. But last episode we were like, guys, we're not gonna drink for like a while. Like this past birthday weekend was too much. And then we said that to the boys. We were like,
I don't know if we're gonna go because we're not drinking. And they're like, have one or two. And I was like, no, I'm not drinking. And we were like, you know what, we'll go. We had nothing else to do. Like, we were either going to stay home
on a Saturday night,
go to this, leave, and also come home. Mm-hmm. Like, there was nothing really to lose.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what? Okay, we're coming. We're putting on our cute outfits, and we're going out.
Yeah, you know what? I'm obviously the single one, so I'm like, who cares? Whatever. Like, I'll have a few drinks. And she's the sober one, so she's just like, whatever. Like, I'm just going for the vibes. But we obviously get ready. First of all, before we even do that, we went and met our friends, like our actual friends at a bar and pre-gamed a little bit. I got one drink. It was the painkiller, and it was so strong. So I was like, ooh, I'm already buzzing. Like, let's go to this pre-game. So we get to their apartment, and we're walking down the hallway, and Taylor notices, what did you notice? Like the table or something?
Yeah, someone brought a folding table into a room, and when they opened the door, it was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, there it is, baby. It's like a frat party up in there. We got a folding table going in. We're playing beer pong. You open the door, and it's like, and like it doesn't matter because like every neighbor is like at the pregame. So,
oh yeah, no, literally every surrounding neighbor was there,
and like everyone's invited.
Yeah. So I'm so like nervous, and if you guys know. If you have me added on Snapchat, we're walking down the hallway and I like recorded a Snapchat story. I'm like, guys, we're literally about to walk in there. I'm so nervous. We don't know these people. They're complete strangers. Like, what do we do? And we get in there and we had the time of our life.
So fun. I had such a good, guys, I from then on, like from that pregame, stayed out until 1 a.m. sober. And I was like, I like you people. You know, like, you're a good time because it is 1 a.m. I have not had a lick of alcohol and I'm not like begging to leave.
And you know you're having a good time when the entire time you're out, you don't look at your phone once to check what time it was. Taylor told me at the end of the night, hey, like, when are we leaving? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm having a good time.
No, yeah, because he was like, do you want to go to this bar? And it was 12:15.
Yeah. And I was like, it's 12. Like, if you guys know us, we do not stay out past midnight. Like, we like to go hit midnight. We go home.
I like my bed.
Yeah, we like our bed. So I'm like, oh, shit. Like, but I wanted to see this other bar. So we always go to Buford's. And as you guys know, we went to Buford's. Where else did we go? Rustic Tap on 6th Street. And they were like, all right, we're going to go to Coconut.
Cat's Pajamas.
Oh. Why did I think it was Coconut Head?
We're going to go to Coconut Head? No, it's called Cat's Pajamas. I always see it from the street because it has all these lights. And it's like tiki hut vibes. And I've never been. So I was really excited to go.
Yeah, I was really excited to go, but I really didn't know what we were getting ourselves into because they kept hyping up this like pineapple drink. And I'm like,
a pina colada.
Yeah, but okay, so the pina colada, they kept hyping it up, frozen. And I'm like, already really drunk at this point. Let's keep in mind the one guy I was with the entire night kept buying me drinks. So I was like,
slitty.
Liddy. Which, if you're listening to this right now, I'm so sorry. Like I told you I wasn't going to talk about you on the podcast, but it's too late.
No, we said we were going to talk about them on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
I told
you're right.
them that I was talking about them on the podcast. We're talking about them.
Because you know what? I've talked about other people on the podcast. We scare them away and they'd never want to talk to us again. So hopefully that does not happen and we actually have these friends next week. But I really want to try the drink, but I was too drunk. And
you got one.
I know. That's where I'm getting to that.
Okay, I was like, don't lie.
I know. I get one. Keep in mind, they're at the bar. They have swings, like full-on swings hanging from the roof. So Taylor and I are sitting on the swings.
I sat my ass down. I was like, it is close to 1 a.m. I'm getting to the point of like, I don't want to be here anymore. But if I can sit in a swing,
yeah,
like I'm
down.
golden.
So we're sitting in the swings and he comes over with a drink and I take one sip of that thing. It is pure gasoline. I don't know what was mixed in that drink, but I even got like a little bit of a buzz drunk when I took that sip of alcohol and I was like, I'm already too drunk. I cannot drink this. It's almost 1 a.m. Like, I shouldn't be feeling like this. So I'm just holding onto the drink the rest of the night. And then as we're about to leave, I don't even know what I was gonna do with the drink, but he looks at me and goes, "Are you not finishing that?" I go, No, I'm not." And then he hands it to his guy friend. I'm like, "Oh, thank God," because if I drank that, I would have been toast. But yeah, it was a very eventful night.
It was fun. Like, it was just like good vibes. It was weird being out totally sober. The most annoying thing was drunk people just bump into you and don't make room for people to walk. And I noticed it times a million.
Call me out, Taylor.
Okay, yeah, you. But like everyone else. And when you're drunk, I feel like I barely notice. But sober, oh my God. I was like, you guys need to move. Like, everyone needs to like walk in straight lines. Like, everyone's just like hitting each other.
Let's keep in mind we met this group of people that day. And when we were at the first bar, Rustic Tap, it's like a casual, like it's a turf bar with like lawn chairs, and there's a stage with country singers singing whatever. We're in front of the entire crowd of almost like 100 people dancing.
Like line dancing.
Everyone's sitting. And we're like there was 4 of us, and we're all just like dancing. And then the 2 boys like started dancing together, and they're like smacking each other's asses. I was like, oh my God, we have to get out of here. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, and the best part, I was like, okay, normally sober, I'm not doing it, but everyone else is drunk, so I can just play along and also dance.
Yeah.
And no one else in the crowd was giving. Like, hello, we could have got lit, and everyone in the bar could have got up and a little do-si-do stuff, but they just weren't into it.
No, they were not into it, but
I was into it. I thought it was fun.
Yeah. But we've been doing a lot of crazy social activities during the week too. Like, not even just the weekend. During the week, we've been going and hanging out with them. Like, yesterday, we went to their pool, worked from the pool side, because all we had to do for work yesterday was just like computer work. And you can do computer work anywhere. So we were like, let's go to the pool. And we had one meeting, which we did. We literally had bathing suits on.
We did it like behind us. Is the sign that's like no diving.
we forgot we had a meeting. We're like, oh shit, we're like in bathing suits. But luckily the meeting was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that was fine. But
and listen, we're influencers. I don't have to wear a suit.
Yeah, like we could have easily just been like, we're on vacation, you know? Like,
yeah.
They don't know where we are. It's the middle of July. Like,
we also probably could have turned the camera off.
Yeah, that's so true. Someone else on the meeting didn't have their camera on. But and on Monday we went to one of the guys' house and played Mario Kart, which was a lot of fun. If you guys watch my TikToks, there was this one guy. It's such a small world how all of this is like going together. But one of the guys, it's so strange. I was scrolling on TikTok one day and I saw that apartment complex, but a guy made a TikTok in the apartment complex. And I was like, holy shit, this video blew up. It has like 3 million views. And I'm like, holy shit, like that's the apartment complex we always go to. I need to find this guy. Like, what the heck? And turns out the next day after watching that TikTok, he's friends with that big friend group that we all met.
Yeah. We're like, you know the TikTok guy? Because we literally sent it in our group chat and was like, look at this viral TikTok where you live. Like, haha, like, look, there's a TikToker there. Like, so funny. And they were like, no, we know him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, we were like starstruck. We're like, not a TikToker.
Yeah, as if he has like a big like TikTok account. He doesn't. It's just a video that blew up. But yeah, so I duetted that video even before I even met him. And then I posted it and then we met him and I was like, okay, you're cool vibes. So
but he was definitely like, what?
Oh,
he was a little bit.
He has the most dry sense of humor, so I think he hates us or hates me mostly. I think
you duetting the video, he was like,
oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think he thought that you were like clowning him.
Oh,
which like you were.
I mean, 100% clowning.
Like you were, but like he didn't have to like think that.
We're gonna keep the TikTok series going on. We're actually gonna go hang out with them tonight, and we're gonna play some Mario Kart. Because in the comments, I go, "Hey Tyler, do you want to go play Mario Kart?" And he goes, "I think he commented something back like, I think we can make that work." So if you see the TikTok, give it a comment, like, subscribe, follow.
I feel like that's like most of what the week has consisted of.
Yeah, I like that we can do a whole episode around our week recap because I feel like I can go in more detail. Because sometimes I don't want to drag out the episodes if we have a guest too. So this is good.
Yeah, and then I want to talk about my week in terms of like my fitness, my health grind.
Yeah.
Because I was telling Sam today, I just feel like I'm in my healthy girl era.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm doing less like processed food. Like I do some. I'm not like I'm not out here thinking I'm perfect, but like I just feel like my main meals feel very like.
I know someone's gonna come to your full day of eating and be like,
yeah, I know. Like I just feel very good in what I'm eating, and I like it. And I'm like training more for aesthetics kind of purpose, and I've been feeling myself in the gym.
Yeah.
And putting it on TikTok of me like looking cute in the gym. So you should follow me on Instagram because I look pretty
You just
fire.
said two different things.
What?
You
I
just
said
said
TikTok?
Yeah.
I meant Reels.
I've been making a lot of TikTok.
Wow,
so
I meant
follow me on Instagram.
Reels. Okay, I've been making Reels. So follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Thank good for the call. Reels.
Oh.
Same thing.
Kind of.
I've been making Instagram TikToks.
Yeah, that's basically what they are. I repost all of my TikToks to Reels anyway. Repurpose them.
Yeah, I still don't have my TikTok account back.
Yeah. And then in terms of my fitness stuff, we're in the same page. I don't know if it's like the season, the time of year that's making me feel like this, where I just want to be like aesthetic and like really athletic with everything. Do you think it's maybe because of this time of year?
Yeah, and I think it's also just like boredom. Like we went through such a phase of like really strict programming for our lifts, and now it's like, let's do something else.
Yeah, 100%. So I bought running shoes. Those will be here this Friday. And hopefully going into next week, I'm going to start doing some like street running, maybe in the morning. Nothing crazy, guys. Keep that in mind. A mile max. Like nothing crazy. And then I'll walk the rest. But I just want to see if I can get like a good timed mile again. My timed mile when I was in college used to be like 6 minutes and 20 seconds, 6 minutes and like 30 seconds. It was like always between those two numbers. So I want to get it back. But other than that, I've been just loving sticking to my compound lifts, like my bench and my squat, and then doing more like chasing pump vibes in the gym, like high reps, high sets, a little bit lower weight, and just kind of chasing aesthetics.
Yeah, it's been fun. And like we work out in like 100-degree weather. It's a good time, really vibing with it.
Mm-hmm. And I just got the new nails, the Hailey Bieber nails,
They look good, the
Chrome. I forgot the name for a second. And I'm vibing with these. They are the silhouette. Stiletto shape, really pointy. And today at the gym, they were stabbing me like no other, but I think they're a good time. You maybe just need to use grips so that way you can kind of help out with your grip. But I'm loving my new nails.
They match my shorts right now.
They do.
But I got square nails and I wanted them a little shorter. They're a little long. They're going to be so long in like 2 weeks, but whatever. But she took so long to do them, like very
So
long, that I was going to ask her to like fix how she was shaping them, but I would have been there for an extra like 30 minutes. So I was like, I don't feel like I have the time to tell her to fix them.
Oh, no.
I'm also such a little scaredy cat for being like, I don't like them. Because like, they're just really long and I kind of wanted them shorter. And like I say short and like they're still long. I guess they're just comparing it to people that have like super long.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted like short. Because my nails grow so fast that by the time 2 weeks is over, my nails are really freaking long. So these are going to be crazy long. And I haven't done square in a while, so they're throwing me off. But I mean, I like the color, but they're just, I'm not used to them.
I kind of want to touch base also on my like nutrition because you kind of touched on yours with your food. But I was going to say, obviously intuitive eating, but if you do notice in my YouTube videos, I'm kind of like tracking my protein in a sense because I've been so hungry at the end of the night. And I'm realizing I'm probably only if I'm not paying attention, like while I'm kind of cooking or creating snacks or whatnot, I'm probably only hitting like 80 grams of protein, which is not the best. So what I've been doing is just kind of eyeballing or like kind of measuring out my protein, but then I'm not really I'm not putting anything into MyFitnessPal. I'm just being like mindful in my head of like the count of protein that I'm getting, but I really want to try to be consistent with getting my protein at least just because I've been so hungry. But other than that, eating whatever I want, I would say fats and carbs are probably like all over the place every single day depending on what I'm eating, but I've been loving the recipes I've been making. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
So that's a good time. What should we talk about what also happens in the kitchen today?
Oh, we waxed Sam's armpits.
Yeah, guys, we waxed my armpits. They feel really good right now. We probably did it an hour and a half ago, but we got wax up from Amazon. If you want the direct link, I think I put them in my Amazon storefront. I could be wrong. I'll add it after. But basically, all you need to do is just melt the wax from this like wax container. And then
it's like a deodorant.
Yeah, it's like a deodorant stick. And then you you're supposed to put it directly on your skin, but we were just putting it directly on the strips, and then putting it onto my skin, which after I posted the TikTok Taylor, a lot of people were saying you got to pull the direction of away from where the skin's growing. So you got to pull up next time.
The thing says don't pull up.
Really?
The thing on the back says like refrain from pulling like upwards.
Maybe because you're going to hit me in the head? Is that like a warning? I don't know.
The one I did upward got a lot and you said it hurt.
Yeah,
that one I did up.
Maybe we might need to just do up anyway.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it said on the back not to, and that's why I was like, okay, so I'll do it down.
Yeah.
Maybe I misread those. It
was our first time doing it. It took a few like pulls of wax, but I definitely think the more we do it, we'll get really good at it. And I'll probably be able to do it to myself at some point. I just needed for the first time to kind of see what the pain felt like. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I could probably do it on my own.
I like someone, like I used to wax like my eyebrows and like I've done like my upper lip before with like my mom. I like someone else pulling it because even like waxing my upper lip, I know it doesn't hurt, but it's like, it's hard to like stick it on there and get it really good. Like with you, I was like, oh, get in there. Like, yeah. You know, I could like, but when you're doing it to yourself, it's hard because you know it's going to hurt. It's like a mental challenge. I like someone else ripping it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because even
I mean, if you don't mind,
I don't like doing, like, I don't really think getting a Brazilian hurts that bad. I don't think I'd have the courage to rip it myself.
Oh, no.
But I don't think it hurts.
Especially like in the middle. I could never. I could probably do it on like the outsides. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just don't think I'd have the courage to do it myself. But yeah, we did that today, which was really funny.
It's really messy though. Keep that in mind. It's not like those wax strips you can get at CVS where you like pull them apart and put them on you. Like it's messy. We got wax everywhere. Like I have wax all over my hands right now. Wax on the countertop. So just be careful when you do it. Yeah. If you do. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not advising self-waxing because I don't know how sanitary or safe it is, but it worked. It happened. I'm now baby bottoms, armpits. They're nice and soft.
Nice. We didn't do our highs and lows of the week.
We did not. We got to get into that for sure. Highs, I think you're probably going to say the same exact thing as me. But meeting these new friends, having such a crazy social life. Like we have gone like from having a social life to like getting into like a good friend group with that other friend group that we've been hanging out with to now having like we're doing stuff almost every day. So it's crazy. That's my high.
I feel like I was thinking of another high while we're about to film and forgot.
Maybe it will come to mind.
Maybe. Like I was thinking about it in my head while we were talking and I forgot.
Oh. I can go into my low and then hopefully you'll remember.
Yeah.
Okay. So my low actually happened today. I have been waiting so long. I would honestly say like 6 months at this point to get my Texas plates for my car. And I've bumped into so many roadblocks with this because obviously first appointment was right around when my car got stolen from that homeless man. So I couldn't go get my car inspected that week when I was supposed to. It's a long story. So come to this morning, I had all my paperwork in a folder in my car that I thought was good, ready to go, and I was going to bring it into my appointment at 7:30. Keep in mind, I get there at 7:30 for my appointment. I did not have my appointment until 8:45, I think, 8:45, because I got there at 7, so that's only almost 2 hours. So it was like an hour and 15 minutes past my actual appointment, and I get up there. I'm already like kind of hangry, haven't had breakfast yet, annoyed, and just like whatever. And also, one of you guys listening to this / watching my YouTube videos saw me at the DMV today and came up to me. This was all before any of this happened. So if you saw me like crying at the end when I left, I'm so sorry, like mental breakdown. But so I get up to the thing and I thought I had all the papers in the folder, which I guess I didn't. And now that I'm thinking about it, when my car got stolen, a lot of the papers were thrown everywhere. Some were left on the ground. Some were ripped in half. So I'm just assuming that it got stolen or ripped or whatever. And now I have to order a new paper that I needed online and get it in the mail. And that was just annoying because I really thought like today was finally the day I was getting my Texas plates. And I'm now not getting my Texas plates and I have to set up a whole nother appointment, go through that whole process again. And the appointments are so outbooked. Like I booked this appointment for July way back in like May. Like whenever my car thing was, whenever that was. So it was like a few months ago. So now I'm going to book it again and it's going to be in 2 to 3 months. It's so annoying.
That's very annoying.
Yeah. So that's my low.
I literally don't even know what mine are. I'm telling you, I was thinking about something and now I don't know. I guess I'll keep the same high that it's like fun to be out and about doing things and it's really fun and people here are cool to meet and it's nice that everyone's so welcoming.
Yeah.
And all of that. I feel like I don't have much of like a low this week. I don't know.
Your low is that you're leaving me.
Oh yeah, I'm going home to Miami. And I hate flying, so that's a low that I have to get on a plane.
Yeah.
But like I feel like this week has been like chilling.
Definitely chilling.
Like not much is even that eventful for me to even think of like a low.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of good.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, I guess.
Yeah, pet of the week.
Pet of the week. Ooh.
Macro.
Macro, why? Why not Phineas?
Because Phineas has been waking me up at fucking 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah, he has been doing that. Every morning I wake up, go out to walk Mac. I just see Phineas already out of Taylor's room. I'm like, wonder why.
Because he wakes me up at 5 in the morning by rubbing all over my face, and it's like cute and all. He wants to be near me. Cool. I don't want to be awake at 5 in the morning, and he didn't used to do it. It's a new thing. He used to literally let me sleep always through the whole entire night, and now he wakes me up. And it's irritating me. But you know, gotta love him.
I brought Mac to go get a little bubble bath. He went to his grooming appointment and he literally got a spa treatment. Facial, shampoo, conditioner, blowout,
De-shedding.
de-shedding, like
nail trim.
everything you can think of. And he smells like blueberries. He smells so good. I just love shoving my face into his face and just kissing him and smelling him. It's amazing. Does anyone else do that? Like they shove their dog into your face and you're just like, oh, I love it. Oh God. Anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this catch up. I hope you guys enjoy the fact that we're going to be doing these on a different day when we have guests, because the guests are going to bring such valuable information. So definitely stick around. If that episode is already up, head into the next one because it's a good one.
Yes, I'm very excited to do that guest episode. We film it right after this. So
yeah, we do.
I'm very excited. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the merch. There's still merch for sale. We got shirts. We got stickers. Really cute stuff. You should check it out. We don't have much of the band tees left, but we have tourist tees left. There is band tees, but if you want them, get them now because they might be gone. Got a lot of tourist tees left, and we'll be packing them and shipping them ourselves. So packed with love. Follow the Instagram. Join the Facebook page.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening or watching.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.